Till now, I've shown you a lot of pasta recipes. Today is also a pasta recipe, but this one is a recipe using Indian masalas as a base. The name, masala pasta, how does that sound? This is me, the Bombay Chef Varun Namdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Let's begin. The first thing is to, of course, make an onion tomato masala kind of a spice mix, and simultaneously I'm also going to start boiling the pasta. In this case, I'm going to use the penne pasta, as classic can get. But before that, first things first, I'm going to roughly cut a red onion. Onions are cut and ready. Let's light the flame. You can use a wok, a kadhai, choice is completely yours. And to this, I'm going to add in vegetable oil. In this case, a little more because we're making an Indian masala, almost like your kanda tomato masala or your onion tomato masala. In hotels and restaurants, we call it the OTM, onion tomato masala. So this for you, ladies and gentlemen, is onion tomato masala pasta. Interesting? The oil is heated up. The first thing that goes in, cumin seeds. Once these begin to crackle, I'm going to slide in chopped onions. Now, because we're making onion tomato masala, I want the onions to turn nice and golden brown in color, and to kind of accelerate the process, I'm going to add in salt. Eventually, do remember that salt has already been added in this recipe. Give this a mix and let this turn golden brown. Once you get this perfectly golden brown in color, and trust me, there's a very thin line between getting it perfect and burnt. The time is correct. Let me add in paste of ginger, garlic and green chilies. Roughly 30 seconds of stirring. Ensure that the raw flavor, the ginger and garlic goes away. And time to add in fresh tomato pulp. Do not get into removing the seeds or the skin or anything like that. Just cut tomatoes in quarters and run them in a blender. Allow this masala to cook on medium flame for say like a minute or so. And while that's getting cooked, let's quickly start cooking our pasta. Of course, lots of water and salt, the usual drill. And like I always say, for every liter of water, 1 teaspoon of salt. And in this case, I'm also cooking, say, a cupful of penne pasta. Allow the water to get a roll boil, and then you'll add in the pasta. Coming back to the spice mix, ensure you keep scraping the sides, no burning in there. Time to add in the dry spices. Beginning with turmeric powder, followed by red chili powder. Last but not the least, garam masala. Stir this well. Cook this for say 30-40 seconds on medium flame. Ensure that the raw flavor of the dry spices also goes away. Once that's done, at this point in time, just because I want to prove a point, off goes the flame. The point that I'm trying to make here is your onion tomato masala or OTM is done and ready. Time to cool this down completely, and if you want, you can refrigerate this. This will stay wonderfully well for 2 to 3 months in the freezer and say 30 days in the refrigerator. Whenever you want to make something like this, you don't have to start from scratch. Just take a couple of spoons from this and then begin the process henceforth. Remember this? Yeah. For now, on goes the flame again. Time to add in pieces of chicken. This is boneless chicken breast cut into batons. Time to also add in some kasuri methi or dried fenugreek leaves. Mix this well and cook this for 5 minutes and ensure the chicken is perfectly cooked, succulent, juicy and tender. While the chicken is getting cooked, the water's rolling right here and screaming for tension. In goes the penne pasta. Our penne pasta is perfectly cooked. Time to transfer this into the chicken masala now. With the pasta, I'm also adding in a ladle full of this starchy liquid, or pasta water as we call this, so that the sauce becomes nice and clingy. Let's stir this well. And only if you're missing that creamy and cheesy element, do you add in cream and cheese. As simple as that. You want to add in your processed cheese, Parmesan cheese, choice is completely yours. I for sure am missing some cream in this recipe. So a couple of tablespoons cooking cream. And because we are making that quintessential Indian masala pasta, kasuri methi. And with this, your masala pasta is done and ready. Now how do you eat this? Take a fork, take a spoon and start digging in. You don't need any garlic bread or anything like that. Trust me when I say this. With this is me, the Bombay chef Varun Namdar, signing off. Stay tuned for more such exciting recipes. Bye for now.